Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day. And today we're going with one of my favorites. Pharaoh's Dreamcsicle from Stirling. Yep. If you like orange, tangerine type smell, with a hint of some type of other spice, I think. I've never been able to place it, but like vanilla also. That's what you get with this. It smells really good. It reminds me of the Orange Julius. A lot of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but back in the 80s, you had these little, I guess it's not a restaurant, but like a kiosk type thing you go up to and you ask for an Orange Julius and you get it. And it's like ice cream plopped into a scoop of ice cream with orange juice mixed together. Orange Julius. They had other stuff too, but it was good. All right, so we got the Astra blades, third use with the Merkur 34C razor. Yep, great combination. Always works well for me. All right, we'll follow up with some Pharaoh Dreamcsicle Splash. I like this stuff too. It lathers up nice. Look at this. About a quarter size amount. Got a lot of lather in here in the bowl. Smells really good. All right. Yeah, I'd like to thank all my, well, I can't thank all my new subscribers. I don't have any. I haven't had a new subscriber in a month, so there we go. But those of you that have been around and sticking around, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So there we go. The diehards are still here. Yeah. Doesn't matter what I seem to do. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong because no one seems to care much about the videos, but you know, I don't know. I just keep plugging along, do what I want to do. Eventually, people will find it. But then again, I've always been a person to walk their own path, so I've been maybe too independent, not a member of the crowd. Smells good. Oh, it's what you call aromatherapy. Makes you feel good. It's like the Merkur 34C razor. Let's just say if I had found this thing back in the 80s, I'd still would have kept using it. So there's something about it. I like it. It's a great razor. And these Astra blades, it's like a combination that seems to work really well for me. So, yeah, I've been watching videos. I don't know if anybody's ever watched or heard of Mark Felton Productions. He's on YouTube. He does history stuff, talking about all the little unknown bits of history that his videos are only like 10 minutes usually or less. So he doesn't put a lot of time into it. He just gets right to the point. It's like a very narrow pinpoint of history. I've always been watching his channel forever and a day since he started. I can remember when he had like 1,000 subscribers. Now he's like a huge channel now. But I'm a sucker for history stuff. Always have been. Probably why I got a minor in history. But that's another rabbit hole you can go down. I don't know how many of you have ever done that where you see something and a topic, and the next thing you know, hours later, you've kept researching. Back in the day, it would be a lot harder. You had to look at books and read books. Now you just do the internet. But if you can trust what's on the internet, everything's been whitewashed or changed to make some groups happy. Oh, that offends me. Well, you know, history's supposed to offend you. If it doesn't offend you, it means you agree with it. So, what's wrong? Always look at things and go, why am I being told this way? But then that's called critical thinking, which seems to have gone away. Yeah, back when I used to be a teacher, it was like, well, just tell us the answers. No, you figure it out. You come back to me once you figure it out. But you're the teacher. Well, yes, and I'm teaching a lesson right now. Go find out why. But yeah, his channel is really cool. Is that? Well, the latest one, about a month. Well, it's been over a month. Wow, time flies. When we had the spy balloons going over top of, is that we're kind of changing direction as they're going around over top of a lot of U.S. bases and areas, just taking pictures and sending them back to Beijing. But but it's kind of funny is that some of the actual, but you just blew away my hobby balloon. Well, we overcorrected a little bit, but just to make sure it all went down. But he's one of the episodes I watched was about the Japanese. They're not the first ones to put balloons over the U.S. A lot of people don't know this, but I knew about it. Where the Japanese made balloons, and they made some pretty elaborate ones that had barometers and stuff like that, altimeters and on board, and they had all these sandbags on them, and they had bombs on them too. So they had the system set up where they could, nice slickness. One thing against Stirling is like slickness, even after you're, just put water over them here. So the balloons were released in Japan during World War II, and they would fly in a jet stream current over Canada and the United States. And then what they had was a system of where every time the balloon would come down, they'd release a sandbag, and it would force the balloon back up to the certain altitude. And then once all the sandbags were gone, it would start using bombs that they had on board as their ballast. And as soon as they started going down a certain altitude, they drop a bomb. It was all like on a timer system. And once all the bombs on board are dropped, the last thing it would be the gondola itself, which I think was a bomb itself, but an incendiary device. And it would release the last thing, and then it would go drop and burn up, hoping their goal was to cause major forest fires and whatnot in the United States and Canada. Then they did kill, there was a family that found a balloon that dropped, and they had explosive on board, and the gondola, and they drug it back to where their campsite was, and it went off, killing the family, blew them up. But the U.S. military and the Canadian authorities, basically, they kept it all hush-hush. They didn't want people to know about it. Man, what happens when you get things too drippy? But so, and by the war's end, they had dropped bombs across the United States, killed one family, started forest fires, and there was the all black, what the heck was it? The triple nickel or something like that. All black air, I think it was airborne unit. were retrained to be forest fighters. And they would drop them into these hot areas to fight forest fires during the war. And a lot of members of it became fire jumpers after the war, when they started making these organizations to combat forest fires back in the day. They had all that experience. So, a little bit of history. Now, there were bombs found or dropped across the entire United States. Like here in Iowa, we had Omaha was hit. Major cities, like I think they said Edmonton was hit. Been a while, so it's been a couple weeks since I watched the video, but kind of interesting. And then the United States realized what was happening, so they started patrolling. This is after they retook the Aleutian Islands. They started patrolling the skies over that direction, because they would come in, just like jet stream would come in and they'd come down and into the continental United States, and they would patrol the area and get an eye on them, and they shoot them down. So they shot a lot of them down. They were finding bombs all the way up through the 70s, late 70s, maybe 80s, something like that. There's still some of them hiding out there in probably remote areas that covered in vegetation. So a little bit of history. So Mark Felton, that's the name of the channel. Been watching that channel forever. It's like I'll do I'll let him build up for like a week, because he puts them out every about 2-3 days. He puts a new video. I think it's twice or 3 times a week he puts a video up. So I'll wait, have a few of them built up now when I'm doing my workout. So watch like 3 of them at a time. Sometimes 4. And also another channel from Time Goes. They did week by week of World War I, all the different actions, and then they started doing World War II. They're now in the early well, this is now March, so I guess it's March. They're in March of 44. So and there's Kings and Generals. That's another channel. They do a lot of different history across time. They put a couple of videos out a week. They got one series that's based on the Pacific. They're doing nothing but the Pacific War right now. Week by week action. I think that video comes out on Thursdays. I usually don't watch it till Monday workout. And they Kings and Generals, they have a whole bunch of different type eras of history that they follow, all the way from ancient times all the way up through like Crusades and Napoleonic Wars, you name it. They cover stuff. They also covering the Ukraine-Russia war Yeah, there's all kinds of interesting, cool stuff. But what it comes down to, history should make you feel uncomfortable. So, all right, fill this up here. We're done. That was a good shave. Always a good shave. It is a great combo. Oh, there it is. It's like, what did I do with this stuff? Like, it's camouflaged amongst my stuff. Uh-oh. The lid wouldn't come off. That hurt. I feel like it's twisting my hand off. A little slightly different scent between these two. Wow. There's a bit of tingling right here. Otherwise, it feels good. I think, yeah, this is not glacial. So, Sig, you would like this. It's not glacial. You don't like glacial. If I would have thought about it, I would have got it in glacial. That would have been, whoa! All right. So, Pharaoh's Dreamcsicle Splash from Stirling. Aromatherapy. Awesome stuff. Okay, that's the shave of the day, everybody. That was Stirling's Pharaoh's Dreamcsicle. Man, I love this scent. This is great stuff. It's like their citrus scents are just the bomb. I love them. Where'd you go? There it is. I put the bowl on it. All right, Astra Blades Third Use with the Merkur 34C. Great combination. Man, these is like peas and carrots. There you go. All right, so that's Shave Day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.